Yep, we can start. We can start. And we have uh, Andrei versus Reinhard. Reinhard is at the bottom with Targaryen, Valyrian Steel, and Tyrell and Andrei on the Tyrell Reigns of Castamere. I actually have almost no information what both of them could be playing, so we'll just go into this together. I'll just do some maintenance. We see card setup versus card setup and dragon in game immediately. And let's see what the second game is preparing for us. Thank you both. Thank you guys for waiting for me. Appreciate it. And the more coverage we get in these dark times for our game, the better. Looks like everyone is preparing for the upcoming small tournament in Germany. So turn one, we see King in the north versus at the gates, and looks like Reinhardt restricted card is Great Hall. And no idea what restricted card we'll see here. See serious training and Valyrian new triggering for draw. And Targaryen Warlist and Mormont. And yay! Here is the Voltron. And the Draki. Dragon Gate. I'm sure most of us will see a lot of new cards here. This is faction not played in my meta a lot, especially the agenda. So all these games are super interesting, at least for me, and I hope everyone will get to enjoy them. We see Bounty of High Garden Plate, more gold, friendly hitting the table, and now we have a king, a bodyguard, and after an opponent's triggers evocation ability search, carry get to the general effect. Looks like Reinhardt can push the military challenge through at least without any problems. Big ass dragon. And Fury. Then on the post challenge and the skin statement will be given to flame. Or maybe serve Albert Cherry, but I don't know. Or the bodyguard view. Power challenge coming on. Opposition from Andrei. Oh, he decided not to do any more challenges. So looks like with this he's expecting to stop the military or the intrigue. Let's see what Andrei will value more. The intrigue challenge with the scheme acceptance. Expected to be defended. Down and then with the military. Friendly. Same. Then we will draw a card from inside, then we will draw another card from inside. Scheme accepted. Foil. Then this is a very curious play because first of all he is a lot over reserved now, and secondly he is now very vulnerable to march, and marching Eerie with both the attachments will be not that bad, or even marching Zora. See what Andrei will discard for. We see hand judgment and carbon caretaker. Okay. We see time of planting to late summer feast. I wonder if the players have open information, because I was this the play in my eyes. Yes. Reinhard decided to be first. It goes Robo. And we see Danny. We haven't seen her lately for 10 days. So I expect to see we have a silver seed, gold for gold. Let's see if there is Rego in the hand. Or he'll save some gold for burn. Reinhard decided enough. So looks like he's saving some gold for and you see milk, red from Andrei, Brian, and we don't expect to see any more economy location from the real player. I expect only probably 2 more bounties for them. Garden Courtier. Looks like there are some buff effects, so maybe the marketplace. The non-limited economy from the last cycle. And military withdrawal. 6. Ooh. There is enough econ to do a strength shenanigans, let's say it that way. Both sides, so bottom from Reinhard and going strong from Andrei. You see defense with 28. Maybe he wants to bait the burn now, because the 3 strength is just enough to be burnt with oh, looks like we are on another strategy. So Mother of Dragons, one of the new attachments, and you see triggering for a draw. So you can see Reinhardt knew the Mother of Dragons to have done participate in the challenge as well. We see a Nightmares played on Drogon. Like both players had some tricks in reserve. And you see High Garden Courtier beyond for claim. And the Mother of Dragons came into play thanks to the the newer addition to all the combo Vault on the decks. You see it in Jontron deck, you see it in Kufor Dragon decks, you see it in Baratheon Dragon. Like the price here is always right when you have what you need on demand. Let's see. Continue from there are no more challenges. I would be inclined to do power charge. Oh, looks like he decided to do. But there is dupe, and I would say there are few characters. We see Dragon Gate triggered, draw cards, and then immediately Nightmares on Randy. So Talbot, where is your friend now? And we see Reinhard drawing cards for late summon. Saves draw. There is the power on Brian now then. What happened? Okay, looks like there is something I'm missing. I really don't know. For their click fast. I won't be surprised that players at their caliber have even the keywords turned on as an option and just selectively deciding when to have the renown or not. But there is no reason to not get renown. In this case, you see double hand probably. These are Garon Tyrell with all the gold in the world. Now I expect finally we will see a Reigns. Looking at the World Cup decks, most common quotes within the Reigns match arsenal. Currently we have Beauty Accusation, a Cold Duplicity, Wildfire is an additional reset, and the other two are always optional. I've seen a lot of Wedding or even the Repeat City plot is a scheme, I think, I believe. So you could see also that, or just Game of Thrones. See Daryl marshaled with a duplicate. Looks like this will be a big slugfest on both sides. And we see Reinhard with 11 cards in hand. The first note just jumped forth to his hand, so mini trick challenge. Friendly. And that's buggy. Carnelt. The Valerian Steel trigger to give to ambush Lucar. The play with the gives mastered for each attachment. Veteran players can remember this with the Meister's Link. That there was a similar newer effect. First editions in the dreaded Meister decks. Conclave. And now what happened to that agenda? I wonder if we'll see push at least to. Okay, so he decided not to continue with the challenge. but now there is enough strength to Reinhard had to put the military. F11 side of Reinhard and 12 currently. 11 on the side of Andrei and 12 for -1, 12, minus. So if he sacrifices gold from here, Sir Garwan will lose water, but he'll gain 2 in. So if he spends 2 gold from him, oh, there is no point actually. Mother of Dragons will make the challenge extremely strong, so no earth resources can prevent that. Although there is a very strict limitation to this attachment, extremely unfair. We are not interested in seeing fair cards. Looks like Reinhard will have to discard several cards for reserve. Let's see what he will decide here. Drogo, Targaryen Warlist, Iron Throne, Jorah, and Gate of the With Great Hall choice for restricted card, I don't see a reason to play this card. I'm not a huge fan of the card. Ooh, March to the Wall. Interesting choice for Andrei here. Look like he just wants to save off a little bit of the pressure, and also having Drogon makes Dany and her Mother of Dragon attachment very strong. Luckily, there is still no renown attachment on her, being in the face of Silver Steed, but that's only during power challenge, and currently we don't have any of the power brands. By that I mean Viserion, only one with a power icon. I'm curious if Reinhardt is playing Big Dragon and the 2 other form of hatchling, or all the big dragons. I won't be surprised looking at the Great Hall. We see Brian chosen for March, and looks like Reinhardt decided not to give up on Dragon. We see Targaryen Warrior is resurrected. Ninth train. Load Voltron. This is Kim Acceptance. Noble lineage for a card draw. Mercenary contract for a goat. Oh, for another card draw. So looks like we're expecting to see Dani just win by herself. After win a challenge, which attack character is attacking, pay 1 gold and new mercenary contract to send in. Considering the option, we can add it, add Dani to a lot of challenges. The only thing that currently keeping, and you see where we go. The only thing that currently keeps Andrei in the game is that nuke of the poppy that we found. And we see serious training gimmick of the icon. Oh well. I mean, there are several ways to deal with this monstrosity, but not in Tyrell. And we have a dupe. It looks like the winning strategy for Reinhard is clear. Win with Dani. Every challenge. There is not much stealth at the side of Tyrell. We see High Tower Spy ambush for free that will give friend to friendly, revealing marketplace top of the deck. This looks like far from enough. We see intellect challenge for 12. There is no enough strength to ambush is this attacking? No. Participating. So 15 versus 12. The might of the reach, giving Kren with 10 strength, muscles everywhere. I wasn't sure how much of a treat this game will be. Like, we really have a very interesting game at our selves. I expect to see future accusations. Oh, draw one. Let's see what discarded. Randomly drew marketplace, oil, and another one. So looks like we will see the high tower spy given for fame. This turn. Yeah, looks like without the trigger of the spy and the might of the reach, there was no way for the challenge through. We see intrigue challenge. Suppose then you stand of Rhaegal. Bodyguard discarded at random. Power challenge. Oh, military. Okay, military. Then Dani stand with the mercenary contract for a goat. I will go for him. Then power. Now. I wonder if Reinhard will opt for a second power challenge, or the renown on the power will be more than enough to keep him happy. And we see the seed discarded indeed. Additional power. There is. Reinhardt realized that he will not the dominion, so the other holds the power claim. More important here. And he trade jumps up to 9 power from the 3 or 4 he was at the beginning of the round. Finished at 2 to 6. Now he's at. That's what the Voltron decks can do in just a short span of time. This was 4 on the post challenge. The Wardens of the North need to return to the fields to sacrifice Viserys, to remove the milk. Something that, but now Dani doesn't have. I was about to say no access to renown, but looks like I was wrong. Valerian is still triggered to gain a goat. We have Viserion, so now Dani has stealth. And looks like this may be game. And for gold saved. We decide to mark. Have a card in shadow. There could be several options here, but only to gold I'm not exactly sure. I know that the one that repeats the challenge phase costs 3, I believe, in Draznak's Pit. So if someone has an idea what this could be, feel free in the chat. I have no idea what could be. Emissary of Hightower. That will pay bounty of Highgarden. Game. Randio joining the fray. This may be a little bit too late, and we see Crown of Golden Roses. Entry challenge from Reinhard for 14 stealthing friendly. Luckily there is no intimidate here. I wonder how many of you are inside the chat and in the at the same time. We see nightmares on Viserion. Um, we see two triggers of Crown of Gold. Resources, Albert, and Charlie. Position. Oh, yep, that's a thing. A pinch of powder, right on Renly. Renly will be returned to the. We see mercenary contract triggering, and Daenerys and gaining one more for renown. Maybe the nightmares should have been played before the challenges, but not sure what happened there. We see a defense with Randy for 6. And we'll see Dani added to the challenge. Mother of Dragons. Or no, wait, what? Why? Did I miss something? No, the Mother of Dragons is still there. So we'll see the emissary burned and the Septon given for flame. Wait, why was Dani not added to the challenge? That would have been one more renown. We see a power challenge. And stealthing. No more stealth actually, so Randy will pause and stand again. Rego trigger. That will harsh challenges. I don't think Randy will do anymore. So that will be just giving power on Daenerys. Maybe the intent of not using Mother of Dragon was that there will be two challenges to oppose. But I would have definitely resource there. For sure after the nightmares. And King in the north. First, return to the fields. Selected to Andrei selected to be first. Here Randy Marshall again. Crown of Golden Roses. That will be his. He saved 2 cards so he can promote Randy. With 6 more gold, we see a second dupe. Dani. I wonder how many attachments we have until now. We have Silver Steed, 1, 2, only 2 here, and then there are 6 on Dani. I'm rattling my brain what else could be as an attachment in the deck, but I believe up to this point we've seen all the useful or highly impactful ones, that being Mercenary Contract, Warrior Braid, Mother of Dragons. The Noble Lineage was used for economy at the time or card draw, and then to card for insane amount of strength. Not a single dead character. And Eerie with go maybe one. Game Marshal. So I was oh no dragon. Hmm. Interesting thing that we saw March from the wall, March to the wall from the Tyrell side, and I was expecting from the Targaryen side. And we see defense with 7, and even the front by 6 will not be enough to trigger the agenda. Unless there is enough. But still that will solidify the challenge and fade it to inside. And he found to dupe of himself. The power challenge from Randio. I expect this one to be defended. Danny. 14 power. Push here now on his right. And unless there is 10, this should be game. Because dominance is currently in Reinhard side. Ooh. Started to poke the power challenge. And that's it for the second game from the line from the second Invitational. Good game for both players, played very tight. Most no things to mention. But very interesting deck. I have the feeling that with this agenda looks like when the stars align, they align. Else, probably very hard. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow with more games from either Second Sounds Invitational or the World Cup that is currently going. And I'll be holding off for the night.